idea out there. I want you guys to tell me if you think I'm crazy. I would overhaul the entire taxation system. I would get rid of the income tax. I would get rid of the corporate tax. I would get rid of Medicare tax, Social Security tax. What I would replace Medicare and Social Security with is a mandatory spending match by employers. I would give employees the ability to save anywhere between 1 to 15% of their pay. And the employer would then be mandated to match 1 to 15%, whatever the employee decides to do. You might think, well, that's crazy, but keep in mind we're also getting rid of the corporate tax. So instead of them spending money on this ridiculous tax, they would be investing in the employee's future. It would also give the employee the ability to pass down what they make to their heirs. I would give the employee the option to have a low risk, medium risk, or high risk plan. Right now, the government guarantees Social Security. I would institute where the low risk plan, they map it to T-bills. The medium risk, you could split it 50-50 between T-bills and the S&P, and the higher risk tier, you could map it 100% to the S&P. Then, in order to offset what you lose through the income tax and these other taxations, you would then institute a federal sales tax at 20%. I've ran the math, and basically we would eliminate Medicare. We would eliminate Social Security completely as line items in the budget. We'd massively reduce the debt annually, and the budget would remain somewhere about $3.4 trillion per year.
So you're 80% of the way there. The two issues is, what do you do with Uber drivers, and what do you do with small businesses who can't afford to do that?
What do you mean they couldn't afford to do that?
They couldn't afford the match, right? So like you mentioned some match, and if you're a small business that does, I don't know, $3 million a year, you aren't currently obligated to provide health care, for instance. There's things you're not. So what about the mandate you're giving them? You're increasing their expenses significantly.
I don't know if you are or if you aren't, because you're also reducing the taxes and fees that they would otherwise be paying